Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So in this video, I'm going to have a look at Hunters on Chain from Boomland. So just to say, I do a bit of advising work with Boomland, so just bear that in mind. But that's not really the reason I'm doing the video. I think it's a pretty interesting project, which is more why I'm doing some work with them. So Hunters on Chain is a version of the Web2 mobile game Hunters. Which you can play from any app store that's been around for a while. Really cool game, really simple. You basically run around, unlock characters, synchronous multiplayer, a whole bunch of sort of modes and all that sort of stuff. And Hunters on Chain is is the move to take that sort of underlying gameplay and have some blockchain stuff. So this, as you can see here, is running on WebGL. So it's a browser version, and it's gone live as a demo. There is no blockchain in this at all at the moment. This is just sort of to demo what's going on. The plan is it will be coming out in 2023 alongside a whole bunch of other games from Boomland, but this will be the first one. So it's going to have NFTs and tokens, sort of cryptocurrencies. The white paper, you can sort of read all about it there. This is actually locked at the moment. This is like I suppose, a sort of closed beta, but you can basically get the login details if you log into the Hunters on Chain Discord, which you can just get via their Twitter. So let's just see what's going on here. As I say, I'm just going through the tutorial here. So let's dive into hunt mode. So we're gonna going to use up some energy. So obviously this is a sort of originally it's a touch screen game. Obviously I'm doing this with a mouse. So I move around. This is my character here, and I attack whenever I stop. So you can sort of see that this is the mechanic here, and then I move and I collect these stars, and they allow me to level up and get different attributes. So there is sort of leveling up here, so I can increase my damage. So there is sort of leveling up of your character, so that sort of happens outside the gameplay, and then that's permanent. And then there's leveling up of the character in the game, and that is not permanent, and that is just happening. You can see I'm sort of ricocheting my arrow off. So here I can do more XP. So here's these enemies are just sort of spawning, and basically sort of keep in this sort of version. It says there are 2 players here, but normally there's 4. And there's a timer, as you can see, sort of in the right-hand corner, counting down, and it's basically the winner is the one who stays. Who is at the top of this leaderboard, who either doesn't die or has the most points, and you get points by attacking enemies. So we can see here there's different sort of enemies. This is sort of the basic map, and there's sort of different quadrants and different types of enemies get spawned in different areas. So you see my attack speed just increased there. What we got over here, we got some flying, got some birds, and you see the stars are different colors, and that means different attributes, different sort of powers, I guess, different sort of XP points. So now a whole bunch of guys coming, so I'm going to get bashed. You notice I'm a melee character, a ranged character, sorry. So I take a lot of damage. You can see there's the other character here. So where have I gone? Okay, I'm hiding up here. So I need to go on this shining green thing here in order to get more health, but I'm getting killed because there's an enemy on there and it's killing me quicker than I can recharge. So I just stay here. So you have to be a bit careful as a range character. Melee characters obviously can just sort of more powerfully can just get involved with the action level up. So time's up there. So this is what we see. I get a base reward. So this will be of the we get the tokens right. Should know. There's gems and then there's the boom token. So effectively these are this would be the utility token, and then the boom token would be the governance token. You can roughly think of it that way. And I have got 9 of these cups. This is how I level up. Okay, so you can see my hunter. So in the game, I would have a whole bunch of hunters. See the attributes here. So I can see the different sort of. This is a common elf archer. See the damage and the HP and the attack, the different attacks. So as you level up, you can sort of permanently attach different sort of attacks. A tap here to check and merge artifacts with your hunter. Okay, so artifact slot. This is like a permanent level up. So I've increased my distance. You can see again these there's different rarities of these. So this is a common one. So to merge an artifact with the slot, you need to click the button once. An artifact is attached; it cannot be taken away. Tutorial does not merge your artifact. We just show you how to do it. Tap here to look at the NFTs. So obviously this sort of game has NFTs. So there are hunters, equipment, artifacts, and shards. So shards are how you level up the character. He has a certain, for every level, there's a certain amount of shards you have to collect and then use. So we have equipment. So equipment is new, so that's not in the original Hunters game. And artifacts are sort of new. I mean, there is this ability. You do have this artifacts. I don't call them artifacts in the Web 2 game. They're sort of just permanent skills, I think they call them. But these are obviously now have a different sort of a more NFT. I don't know if they're exactly NFTs. I guess they are because it's under inventory. But you can see these sort of different rarity ones. And then we have Hunter Shards, and this is how we can how we level up these different characters. So we can see a whole bunch of characters. We can level these up. Looks like the tutorial's gone away, so I could go here to my barbarian, and I can upgrade. So the upgrade is going to cost me some of these tokens. So I'm going to spend 600 of the boom tokens, and I'm going to level that one up. Okay. So you see now my boom tokens have gone down. So I think I actually got these wrong way around. This is the gems is the governance and the boom is the utility. I think that would seem to be the right way around. And you can see now I've leveled that barbarian up. I'm getting more. He's getting more energy. So I'm going to spend another more to level up. So you could basically leveling up as much shards as you can level up as to the. If you still have shards to level up, you can level up, and it's going to cost you. Tokens. You can see this is all the HPs, all the stats are going up. What else have I got? So it's a good one here. Frozen Queen. What does she do? So you can see it says here that well, I don't know if you can see. I have 16 shards, and she needs 5 to level up. So I can upgrade that one. And then I'll have 11 more, so I can probably do another upgrade. Where is she? Yeah, so I need to spend. I'll have 4 left now, but I won't be able to upgrade anymore because 4 isn't enough to do the next level up. So there we go. She's leveled up now. This nice thing you can sort of try. So if you don't want to use it in a game, you can just sort of get this sort of sandbox where you just go in and you sort of see what her attack is. So you can see she's going to be firing ice at people, and you can actually level her up. So this is when she's sort of super leveled up character, and you sort of get an idea of the sort of trajectory that she will have as you level her up. And what else have we got coming soon? Shops, something not there. So this is just the demo. Then they've got another mode in here. Yeah, so we have a duel, co-op, boss hunt, bounty hunter, dungeon. So these are different sort of modes you can play. The hunt is the sort of the basic PvE. So let's go and actually. Where is she? So let's select and let's go and play. So sort of there are some different maps, but it looks like we've got the same one again. So we're going to just go over here and. So to say you're not really competing directly with other players, but you're sort of competing in the sense that you're all trying to sort of level up faster than the other ones, and sometimes you have you're sort of competing to attack the monsters. The map's pretty big compared to the you've only got four other players on there, so normally you don't get that problem, but sometimes you get people coming in and sort of trying to steal your stars, which is very annoying. Not recommended. So we can sort of see what's going on here. We can see. I don't know if this is. I guess this is probably not live players. Maybe it is. You can see some of these players are already getting killed, and it sort of counts down, so you can sort of see what's going on. This is another player over here. Oh, he's got a good attack now. It's a sort of saw blade attack. So sort of the point of these sort of games are there. Sort of gameplay is sort of fairly simple, but there is skill involved in it to a certain degree. Basically making sure you don't run out of health. Oh, look at all that lovely. Looks like someone died there, don't they? you start getting this. You start getting this strong feeling. Oh, there's the person. There's the wizard who died. You start getting this sort of strong feeling of you're sort of powering up and getting stronger. And I'm going to die here. Probably if I'm not careful. Yes. So now I have to sort of run around and go back to get some more health. So there we go. Interesting to see how this one goes live in terms of, this is a very sort of successful Web 2 game. As you can see, sort of really sort of cool gameplay, sort of thing you'd expect in a free-to-play mobile game. Just really nice, not complicated, but then it has quite a strong sort of what we call meta. So even I don't like this one. Even in the Web 2 game, there's sort of quite a strong progression because you're unlocking your characters, you're potentially buying new ones, and people tend to have their favourite characters. Normally, I play with Zeus. Zeus is my favourite character in the game. But you can sort of see how hopefully this is a good foundation for them to sort of look to have some put these sort of blockchain elements in. And it's obviously, and I died, and that's what happens. So sort of pretty accessible. So didn't get anything there. Got a base reward. Got some hunters bonuses. So my gems are going up there. Okay. Oh, and we can put in my name. So there we go. Usual sort of things you get in a tutorial. Here my color, name of color. Don't really care. You can put in you can choose an icon. You can choose that cool guy, and we get the usual stuff with all the stats. So the most played hunter, how many hunters I've got, playing time, the sort of thing you'd expect. And yeah, I guess there we go. One more thing I'll just have a quick look at. Okay, so I thought I'd quickly jump over to the white paper because it's a bit embarrassing if I don't know what the utility of the governance token. So here's all, but I won't go into all this. Here's the stuff about Boomland tokenomics. So here we have the Boom token. So that is the what I was actually right. So that's the Boom token, the B token, and this has sort of voting, staking, summon new NFTs, borrow, rent NFTs. So we've got a total supply of what's that, 5 billion, sort of split between the sort of usual sort of stuff. So that's the governance token, and then we have the I should say the Boom token is for the entire platform. So Boomland is going to be a sort of platform with multiple games in it. It just happens that Hunters is the first one in there. So that's going to be the Boom will be a governance token across the whole platform. And then we have the BGEM, so Boom Gen token, which other games can use as well. So this is a algorithmic coin, and the idea here is that it's going to sort of have not really a stable coin, but it's going to have roughly going to be 0.4 cents a dollar. So it's going to have an idea that if the value goes higher, then it's an algorithmic coin, so they're just going to increase more and increase a portion of its reserve until it sort of goes back down again. And if the value will fall, then daily minting will reduce. So the important thing to say here is this is not a stable coin, because as soon as you say it's a stable coin, we know what happens to stable coins. People try and attack them and make it blow up. That wouldn't be ideal, but this is not a stable coin, and it will go up and down. So the point of this is to sort of get around some of the problems with SPL, with Axie, where it just sort of fluctuated massively. People don't want that to happen with a utility coin. They want it roughly to stay, within sort of the realms of sort of pricing. Not to say people might try and make it go up and down, but there'll be sort of mechanisms in place, and there'll be sort of control over there, and that controls to try and keep it level. So we'll see how that happens. And you sort of, it's designed to have utility, so it's rewards, in-game store, rental system. If you want to sell the Boom token, you have to sort of use some of the BGEM stuff. So you can read more about that, and there's a whole thing here about long-term sustainability. So some other sort of ways in which this thing is expected to work. So there we go. Sort of an early taster of what's going on with Hunters. You can, as I say, download the Hunters game just through the App Store. That's not attached to the blockchain game, so there's no, as far as I know, there's no advantage through playing that at the moment. but the Hunters on Chain will be gearing up in January into February with certain events and stuff happening. So worth joining the Discord, I suppose. If you're interested in that, thanks for watching. See you again soon.